guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tanya and welcome to the Vibe Voyage. So today I don't really have a plan yet, but I want to show you how to make Magwinya, or it's like a dough that we make and then you put it like deep fry. I think it's similar to donut dough, but like yeah, I haven't made donuts before, but it looks similar, I think. But yeah, so I'll be showing you how to do that, and yeah, just stay tuned and enjoy. Any questions, just leave them down below in the comment section. Okay, so you guys, for the ingredients, we've got our flour and then our yeast. I'm actually going to take a packet out. I forgot to check when it expires because I haven't been baking for like quite the longest. I'm just going to take a whole packet and use the whole packet. And then, just because I want them to be sweet a bit, I'm going to take my vanilla sugar. You can use baking powder, I think. I forgot. Most of the times when I make these, I just swing it. The only thing that I cross my fingers for is for the yeast to work. The rest is fine. So yeah, the ingredients you've seen: vanilla sugar or vanilla essence if you have, then yeast, and then your flour. But first up is the yeast. This is 7 grams of yeast. You just put all of it there, and then you let it sit. Well, you add warm water. Just testing. Okay. You add a little bit of warm water. This is how it's looking. I don't use a spoon yet, so that's why I'm doing this. So this is how it's looking. You let it, I'm adding a bit more. As you can see, I'm just eyeballing it. But this is about maybe a 1/4 cup. I should have not eyeballed, isn't it? For those who want like proper recipe. But you let it sit, and you can, for about 5 minutes. But if it's longer, it also doesn't matter. And then yeah, we'll see each other in a moment. Hi guys, so while we're waiting for like everything to rise and so that I don't get bored and sleep again, but yeah, we're going to review the book of Holly Jackson, and that is this one, As Good as Dead. Yeah, so in the third book of the trilogy, I haven't looked up how to pronounce that. The first being A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and the second being Good Girl, Bad Blood. This feels more like the third book feels more like a thriller than a mystery, and the stakes are way higher for Pip. Like, I'm going to go directly into like the spoiler alert, guys. Pip seems to have some PTSD from her last investigation that that I read in Good Girl Bad Blood, and something she might have to learn to live with. And she gets a stalker who keeps sending her the same message over and over again, but in different ways. And the message is, who will look for you when you are the one who disappears? Because like in the last 2 books, she was the one who found people who disappeared, dead or alive. Pip doesn't waste time in discovering a connection between her stalker and a serial killer that she had been looking into for a different case. And again, the police let her down by not acting and not believing her, rather, because when she went to report like how everything was like stalker vibes, the police just gave her the idea that she might be imagining things. And just imagine that, you guys, if you've got a concern and then that concern of yours is invalidated. So that's how she felt. And once again, she was left to do everything, just like in the other 2 books where she was left to do everything for the police because they just wouldn't act. So while I was reading this book, I got impatient to find out who the person was, like who the stalker was, because I just felt like it was taking way too long. And then like I googled some reviews and some spoilers, and that one person, I'm not faced by spoilers. I can read the ending of a whole movie and still watch the movie and find it intriguing, because I love to see how everything will still play out. And like in the reviews, I think more on Reddit, and I think also on TikTok, a larger number of people rated the 3rd book poorly compared to the other 2 books. But personally, I find As Good as Dead, like this book is the best one, because I was locked in from the first chapter, you guys. Like page 1, I was like, wow. Since I was left hanging in the 2nd book, it felt like a continuation of The Good Girl Bad Blood, and I had everything play out in my head like a film, you guys. Like I personally rated this book 5 out of 5. Oh yeah. If it could be a Netflix series or a movie, if they decide to like film one of these novels, I hope they pick this one, because, and I kept reading, like, and reading, hoping it was just a joke. Like this is like a must read, you guys. And the ending was like, okay, you could also imagine how everything was going to play out after the ending. And one surprise for you guys, there is, like, in this trilogy, right, you were like, okay, I'm done reading this book, but there is a prequel novella called Killjoy, which is going to be my next read, definitely. When I saw that it was like among this, I was like, order now. So I'm still reading that, and we'll see each other when I am done with that. Thank you for listening, guys, and see you when the Magwinyas, or when the door has risen. Not when the Magwinyas have cooked, because you guys have to see the process. You guys, so take out your mixer. Yeah, time has passed, Janete. This is how it's looking, which is okay. And then, yeah, we set up our mixer. For those who've got like standing mixers, I don't know, like how you would cover. Well, yeah, you can take out the bowl, cover it, and then put it back. Yeah. And then I'll be taking the bread. What, guys? I'm not a baker. Yesterday I was actually thinking, Kuti, it's so funny. People around me are great cooks and great bakers, but me. Well, I can't say my food is terrible, but it's not like wow, or at least that's what I think. I'm more of the one who tastes. I remember when my mom used to like bake, well, she still does, but she doesn't do it anymore to me. When she used to bake, she would like always ask me to, she would always ask me to like taste the dough. And then always ask like for feedback if she tried the new hair. Oh my gosh, I was about to say new hairstyle, new recipe. Yeah. But yeah, that's that. I do try Mandete to cook and bake, but I noticed Kuti, I am not the best. So we're going to take this aside at the side, put it at the side. And I'm going to, you guys, so I'm going to add my vanilla sugar already. Do I put egg? I forgot. I should have asked my mom about this. I forgot. Do I put and butter? I forgot, you guys. I'm just going to do it, Anika. But since I'm now thinking about it now, too bad, because usually these things should be outside, they should be already warm. But since I am only thinking about it, it is a tragedy. Well, it's not a tragedy, but it has to work. Oh, and you guys, I bought a sieve. I have another sieve, but when I bought it, I don't know what I was thinking. It's too large. For this one it fits, but I also have a smaller bowl, which is and the sieve is then too big. But I bought this one, you guys. This one, where you just like pull this. It's like a pulling trigger, and then it'll be sieving. So that's what we're going to be using. Usually I do not sieve. I have to be honest with you guys, but I know my bakers, they sieve. So today I'm going to try to be a baker. Though I'm making magwinya. Yeah, magwinya is also baking. It's not baking, it's frying. So 1 cup, and is it? Is this a cup? Yeah, it is. 1 cup. And then we're going to sieve that. Usually, what I've seen when people are baking, they sieve and mix, I think, I don't know. Or they sieve the first part and then... Oh, you guys, this is so practical, like so practical. Huh? Wow, wow, wow! Look at that. Usually they do this and then they mix, but in me being me, I am impatient and I haven't eaten. Oh yeah, it's also like counterproductive, like putting in the bowl and then obviously someone is going to go next to it. But that's the 2nd cup. We're going to close this up. And I think maybe like, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that I'm on holiday. Maybe I'll try out more recipes, like baking ones, which require yeast, because I have to use the yeast by the end of March. And towards the end of March, I'll be back at work. So that's that. I'm just putting it there in case I have to add more flour. And the flour I'm putting there. So I'm thinking about it, do I add? Wait, you guys, I have to call my mom for this. Mama, I know I don't know why the recipe doesn't stick. Ndoita magwinya, ndaisa yeast, ndaisa flour. Munopinda mazai nemajarini?
Unogona kuisa kuti zvinake.
Ne vanilla sugar.
But inini majarini ndaizoita ukaita a sort of rub in like kana urita majarini.
Manje zvaitika ndaisa
kana wada ungatisa cooking oil ndo inenge iri liquid. Hauisi yakawanda nesa a bit. Kana kuti majarini acho waita.
Andoshanisa pakoti. Uyu unonzi chii? Cooking.
Mukaka wacho unodzisa futi.
Maiwe, munopita mukaka. Ampiti mvura.
Mvura inopisa.
Pane nemukaka futi.
Kana wada woisa nemukaka. Ukaisa mukaka nezai normally mafuta hautombomanzi.
But can you skip oil? Can you skip
Can you skip margarine?
You can also skip the oil.
Yes, you can skip oil, margarine anoskipika. Mukaka unoskipika though.
But kuti zvinai
ukarisa unobatsira osama. Kana zviri zvebusiness you skip zvemazai nemukaka.
Alright.
Asi zviri zvako zvekudya kuti unakirwa kwa mukaka nezai unoisa. Unotokahita mukaka wacho. Then wotongoti wakutaka kuporera mbijana ukanda sai yako.
Mumukaka.
Mukaka macho wotobhita imomo zvakadaro.
Oh. Alright. Sakazwe regai kondikaisa mukaka half ndoisa mvura inopisisa kuti udze.
Inopisa chinozokula down.
Andikuti kuti mukaka wacho ndakaka nowanga uri mufiriji. And ndinoda kuita. or anam.
Zvinoslowa kukwira because ukapora manje unenge wakudii
as in like mukaka wacho wakatopora already but ndaisa mvura kuti udziye
unongozonzwa kuti temperature yacho yasi
we're taking a leap of faith. Alright. Ndoshuta nandichi YouTube channel. Nandichiko YouTube video me. Dzidzisa wani. Alright, ndofonera imanje manje. Mapedza anga msisi balanje.
This balanje.
Iko way 2-2. Iko way 2-3. Asaka because ndine tutorial in an hour kuma 4 ndoba une mchipedza kasi samozo ndifonera maku maopina ma Tuesday ku study Thursday
topinda na Thursday
asa rozo kufonera kuma 5
it's fine.
Alright.
Okay, bye.
You guys, so you've heard the recipe. I was supposed to warm the milk and then add the egg in there. But one thing is I don't have space. Oh, let me change the cup because I think that's too small. One thing, I don't have space. Two, I didn't want to I think this, yeah, it's lukewarm. Yeah. So I was supposed to heat the milk and then let it cool down a bit or heat it a little bit and until and then if you want you don't add water and it, but I feel like this is now too much. I feel like I have to then add more flour, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll have something, or maybe I can also make magwinya and bread. And then we have our, so yeah, I know as well with my bakers, but I'm going to like wet and dry ingredients, but like I already messed it up. And you can also add your butter, as you heard, rub-in method, what, but, or heat it up. But me being me, I messed that up as well. But you get it, understand? So we're going to be, this is now we'll bit into. And then now, yeah, we're starting. So you guys, look at how the dough is. It clearly has too much liquid, what. So I have to add more flour But like at this process, that one I'm also sure of, you add it gradually. Like I'm putting in here a cup, but I'm going to sieve like half of it, so that I don't have to then add more liquid again. But like I'm using a mixer, but if you've got patience and strong hands, you can definitely go for like kneading with your hands. And yeah, let's continue. Now it looks like I've got too much. It looks like I added too much flour. I should have started off with like just a little bit, but well, too late now. So you guys, something practical about my mixing bowl, I always forget about it sometimes. When you're mixing and editing, especially like now, it has, one moment, it has like an opening here. So I'm going to add a teensy weensy, like little bit of water. That is like a teaspoon that I added, because now I end up adding too much flour. So we're now at 2.5 cups of flour. So I'm taking the lid off so that you guys can also see how everything is looking. So it's looking like this. As you can see, some of the flour here is not yet mixed up properly. So I'm just going to scrape that out a bit so that I make sure all of it mixed up. Okay, let us continue. Okay, so I feel like I've did that, like, yeah, oh yeah, for those one time, like how long you should like mix everything. I usually use it, oh yeah, I wing it and say most of the time I just feel like, I think this is fine, but I think about 10 minutes is fine. So I now take this out, or try to take out most of it, and then I will coat it round with oil. Ask me why I do that. I think it's bread or something that does that, and since then I've been doing that. Or it's also Magwinya, I have no idea. But this looks so good. This is the door. It looks so good, you guys. I really hope kuti kwira. And since it's cold, I also haven't cooked yet. Usually my home is warm, but I haven't cooked. So I just pour a little bit of the mafuta and then just like spread it. That's like 1/4 teaspoon of mafuta. And then like here we are. So I'm just going to, because yeah, I'm supposed to wash this out, dry it, and then have it like plain, but yeah, just going to leave it like that. This is how it's looking. Fingers crossed that it rises. And oh yeah, I've also seen my mom doing this for like maximum height, and to ensure that no air gets in, you can also cover it first with cling wrap, and then a lid. But I do have cling wrap, but let's just trust the process. So everything is sealed, and then I'm going to put this by the heater so that this is 2. Yeah, my tutorial arrives at 3. I was hoping it would be earlier, but anyway, let's go. So you guys, I have put the bowl close to the heater, so that's ensured kuti I hope quita, as I said, but at least it's a bit warm. And I don't know how to clean this inside part, but yeah. And then now we're doing a cleanup, guys. Let's do it together. Okay, so putting back the flour, you can actually like that. And then the mixer, we have to, I always put it back in the box, and I also still have like this string, no, it's not a string, wire or whatever to tie the cord. I'm that person, guys, who wants to always like put everything back as it came, as best as I can. And then we have that, and then that. So you guys, so that's that. I'm going to leave you for now, and then we'll see each other again when we're now opening the door up and checking, and if it's done also when we're now frying everything or cooking. Yeah, stay tuned. Hi guys, so we are back. Before I open the bowl, I'm going to already heat the oil. Going to put my stove on 6, and we're just going to add in the oil. I think I'll add let's see. I think I'll just add all of it. I don't remember if I brought. Oh yeah, I also bring cooking oil from Zimio, guys. Call me crazy, but why not? So, we're going to open this up. Oh my gosh, you guys! Oh my gosh, I should have taken a before and after picture. At least I've got a video. But oh my gosh, you guys! Call me a baker when you see me. Wow! This is half of it. You guys. Yay. Wow, 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 wow. I am impressed. Because I was so scared that it wasn't going to work out. Actually, after my mom told me like all the things that I had done, got to know. So I'm going to put paper towel in this bowl. Yeah, for when I fried the items, I just put them in here. So I'll be just scooping and putting. Some people like gold nuts, so like just let me take off these rings, and then yeah. While we wait for the cooking oil, let me see. I hope you guys can also see. Yeah, it's giving. Yeah, it actually helped putting next to the heater, and also scared because the total time of this rice is 2 hours. So yeah, and you guys, you have to make sure that your oil is hot enough, and so that if you put them too early, they'll get like too much oil inside. And oh yeah, for those of you, so for those of you who used to be like me, we can actually look at each other. While we wait. This is not giving. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. For those of you who are like me, or who are like me, I don't know, who don't know the difference between Magwinya and Mafet Cook. Magwinya, you use yeast and the rice, and the dough is like bread dough. Yeah. And Mafet Cook, it's more like scone dough, from what I understood. Could you leave actually like the consistency of how you make, not scones, scones, alright. Because like when you think about British scones, I think that's a whole different. Maybe that could be actually my next tryout. I've always wanted to try those out. Do I have a cutter? Or just use your balls? I don't know. Anyway, that's the difference. So, yeah, the reason why I shouldn't put the magwinyas too early, they'll get too much fat inside. Magwinyas are also nice because it's like bread dough, and inside there's not much fat. Whereas my fat cook, usually there is like a lot of fat inside. Also do potato fritters. Yeah. All this motivation, I hope I'll be able to do them tomorrow. Definitely not. Maybe the day after tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to just scoop. Let me do this. So I'm just going to scoop a little bit of the dough into the oil to check how much. To check if my oil has heated up properly. Because usually, if it has heated properly, can you see, you guys? Like there. If it has heated properly, yes, it drops down and then it rises back up and starts floating. And once you see that your oil has heated up properly, because it's on the highest heat, just because I want it to be quick, and then reduce your heat. I reduced it by 1 degree. Okay. So it looks like it's good. Oh, you guys! So sad that I have to break this rice. But I have a good feeling about these. So, and I don't know, we're yet to see. And then you just like round them up. Doesn't have to be a perfect round. I usually drop them with a spoon because I do not want to burn myself. Can you see? I wish this camera could also zoom in more. At the moment, I do not have accessories that like would hang or can hang directly above. And the size, I think you can determine that on your own. gosh, you guys, I'm so excited and happy. Good seeing. I know I haven't eaten. Oh, let me take out my gum because it would be definitely trying out the Magwinyas while they're still hot. Yo, let me actually put. I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys can tell. So excited to turn out well because like sometimes it doesn't turn out. Putting water for tea because who doesn't want to enjoy this delicacy while it's still hot? So yeah, I reduced it by 1 degree, like the heat. I'm so excited! And like obviously the bigger the pot, the more you can fit in. I'm actually pushing it. I think usually 4 would be okay, but I'm adding 5. And then you guys. And I'm going, I already added 5 hunting. And I'm going to try and make twisties. Like those plates. Like mom 3, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3. So you go like this. I think you can also even make a donut. So you've got your first strand. Let me make it a bit longer. And oh yeah, I don't know if you saw that. Once one side is cooked, it spins on its own most of the times. I'm so excited! Why am I acting crazy like this? Yeah, the strands are not even, but well, is what it is. This one, another spin. They're now just spinning, you guys, turning them circles. So you've got your 3 strands, and then we have our base there. So you just start plating. What is happening here? I know how to plate. We start maybe I'm plating passy. This is the weird plate. Yeah, plating from the bottom. Yeah. You guys, look at how beautifully brown they're getting. So here is your plate. The beginning, but the beginning is a bit, I don't know. Wait, I have to split these up. So that, let me see if I can make a nice fine ending as well here. I think the backside will be not so good, but let's see. Yeah, there you go. It's not a perfect plate, but cannot complain. And then we have a fork to take it out. I can also use the spoon, but I want to like, and then like drip like the oil a bit. I feel like this is too long for my pot, but we'll see. I think this will be my taste. So happy, you guys, that it turned out well. Oh, I hope this is chop because I haven't spoken to my mom in a long time. Like today, yes, I called her. We hadn't spoken in quite a while. So I have to call her. I don't know if I recorded that part where I said I'll call her at 5 for same time. Yeah, it's past 4, it's already 5 there. So usually, like, how long you let it fry, that is preference thingy. I don't know, it's like you just let your stomach feeling lead you. Oh yes, you guys, I am making black tea with lemon. That is also too while we wait. I don't know if I mentioned it in one of my videos. I think I'm going to bring brown sugar next time I go to Zim. Or if someone goes to Zim. And obviously, we're adding more lemon. No? But this time I'm not squeezing it because this is the last lemon that I have. So I'm just going to slice it up. Okay, they're getting too brown now. I am pretty sure that they are well cooked. So we're taking them out now. So it's a preference thing. You can either like do whereby you add sugar and then like coat them with sugar, and then you I don't know what that's called, but I think I've bought such in shops. Or you can be just like me. You can just leave it and eat them akadaro. Okay. First batch. So I'm going to add my twisty. Look at how it's like at the back. Horrible. At the front, well, could be better. Ow, burned myself a little. It turned on its own directly. I'm already adding the tea so that by the time it's time to feast, and it blew up, so yeah, it was definitely too big. What should we make next? I think we can make small donuts. So excited, so exciting. Yeah, you can actually split this. How do people... I've seen cooking people like when they're making rounds for the donuts, I'm reducing the heat again. So for those who've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. For those who've got 6 step stoves, I first started off at +6 and then I reduced to 5 and now on the upper 4 because like my oil is the round is not rounding. My oil is now like hot enough because there is also the risk of having your oil too hot, and then that way it burns quicker. Like what you'll be making burns quicker. Woo, guys! Wow! Look at this. Let me just show you up close. That masterpiece. I made that, guys. But anyway, yeah. If your oil is too hot, there is a risk your magwinyas, they get brown quickly, way too quickly, before they are well cooked through. Wow. Small donut. Tiny donut. I do have chocolate. I could actually melt. Oh yeah, that's also, you can make these and then dip them in chocolate. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the second. That was the first method that I've seen in my donuts. And then I don't know if I've seen this or it's just me thinking where you first roll it and then just like make a circle. Maybe it would be a weird round or a twisty turny round. I wonder if this will close up once it swells up. I'm having fun with this, yeah? Yay. Do I have space? No, let me let this one shine and is it? Yeah. Woo! We are shining sham. Yo! Hey, I'm so excited. This is so cool. I'm super excited. That it turned out well. I hadn't made these in a long time, but when I went to Zim, my mom made. I think we actually ate the whole pot that she made for breakfast. The three of us. They were so delicious, and hers, like, they always turn out really good. Yeah, that's the thunder. Yay, you guys! Let me take a quick short video, because, like, what a masterpiece. First a picture and a small video. I'll see if I insert it. Wow! Yay! Why am I so loud today? I should have used. I wanted to take it out properly, but at the same time I took the spoon instead of the fork. Because the fork, at least it doesn't take much of the oil with. Sagamanje! We are now dropping the donut. Whee! That's la la. Look at how it's blowing up. I don't know if you guys there can see. Yeah, and it has collided. Wow. Wow. What? Let me make a third one so that they fit. I feel like my neighbors are the nicest people, because not one day have they complained about me making noise. But I know, especially when I used to be a volunteer, yeah, you guys. Even I still do that now, but like, even in school, I used to have calls with my mom or my best friend, like, late in the night, and we'll be laughing so loudly, you guys. Chabuti, I was so scared I'll get a knock on my door. And I don't know if you can tell, you guys, from that distance, they're now getting brown quicker. I feel like the oil is not too hot, but at least I reduced it. But maybe let me put it by 3 already, because it got too brown too quickly, like all of them. Like, look at that. Look at that. I hope it aiba. Yes, I'll be having an assortment. I'm so hungry now. And the thing about me as well, I don't like the deep frying stuff, because while I deep fry, the smell of the oil, drum oil, I don't know how I can say that in English, but the oil smell, at least wait for the direct translation, makes my heart, no, just makes me lose appetite, alright, so to say. Not exactly, but something like that. That I have to, like, wait and open all doors and windows to get the smell out before. Well, I can actually eat, but I just don't like the smell. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. Whether anatoiva or not, I am not sure. So I'm taking my masterpiece onto the plate already. And then I'm putting these first. I will put in aiva, and they look funny though. Okay, the other side looks okay. The other side looks fun. Yeah, and the other one, the hole is not as big. It closed up. Okay. So these ones, I'm not going to make them proper rounds. I want to see how big it. My gosh, how big it will expand. So we're starting this one off. Ooh, a twist. Oh yeah. Let me actually take this to the side. So I think Tinokwansa we can get away with more twists. We shall see. Twisty, twisty, twisty. A bit longer. We need it a bit longer. I don't know. This is a good idea, guys. Okay. Looks weird, but we're going to leave with that. We've got a weird twisty here. Let's see. And I'm just going to keep twisting it. Let's see if the oil will do justice, guys. Let's drop it. And then I'm going to continue making. This is so weird and funny. This is too thick. Now I have to turn that twist. It's getting out of hand, but it's not turning when I want it. Why is it not turning? Like, hello? Oh, it's turned now a bit. Hey, guys. And then, oh, turned it too early. But I didn't put, it's okay. Then I'm going to add little Miss Smithy. Wait, I need to take a video of this. The drop and the rise. Look at that. Ah, guys, call me a baker when you see me. What I do is like, no, one. Not so good. Yeah, okay, it's not as giant as the plate, but I think we will be fine. And then I'll just keep twisting it. Oh, now the heat is too low. Yeah. So I had put it down to you guys when it came on done. But well, it is what it is now. It is what it is. Let's see if we can. It won't be a perfect hat, obviously. How do we start? Yeah. We started like that. It's more of a circle than a heart. I'm done. I do not feel like doing anything anymore. Anything innovative. We're just now making twists. I already want to taste. Anyway, let's break this one open. We've got our first round. Look at that. Look at that beauty, guys. Can you also see? Can you please focus? Yeah. Can you see that? It's like bread. Delicious. Hi guys, so my tea, yeah, it's a bit cooler now, and these weird shapes that I made. So I know I wanted to have, oh, but look at how pretty this one turned out. I think I must, we'll see if I'm also going to have that. So I know, I wanted to have that Mom 3 plated one, but I felt like that was over ambitious for a snack. If I have that, I'm not having anything else. And oh yeah, you could, I think I only added like vanilla sugar. If you want the more sweeter, you could also add sugar. I think the measurements, tablespoon, I have no idea because I don't add sugar to mine. But you can also even put jam if you want, margarine if you eat. I don't eat margarine. Dovi, I haven't tried. Peanut butter. But I usually just enjoy them like fresh from the oil, from the pot. And yeah, just enjoy them directly like that with my tea, and that's it. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you haven't, please subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.